The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebs, dickheads. They think they're righteous dudes.
Because I only played for the uncool kids, and what uncool kid wouldn't want a cool guitar player like Strickland Bonner at his gig? Well, that was Strickland Bonner in his previous life. Now he's like me. He's a complete nebbish.
And I'm fucking old.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed Strickland. Prepare to celebrate. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
No longer works for us and say, hey, could you get me that meeting?
Sound from Facebook.
Oh God, Strickland. I two things I said to you right before we started our team meeting before the Nice Guys Fuckery recording. Thing number one, didn't I say my teeth hurt?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that your teeth hurt.
My teeth hurt. I did go to the dentist today and I had a thorough cleaning. And I found out a bunch of stuff about dental instruments that I never knew before, but I will share with you on this episode. If you're a fan of going to the dentist in your community, you will probably enjoy this. If you don't like the sound of a drill, turn off this podcast audio right now, and you can just watch me and Strickland.
I would like to know who actually likes going to the dentist in their area. I mean, I don't mind it very much because I got a pretty good dentist, but I wouldn't say that I like it. That's a stretch.
Well, okay, yeah, there is a stretch between like and don't mind. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting married. I don't like it very
You've
much.
practiced it a couple times. You're not sure. You keep doing it until you get it right.
Oh God. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about today, and hold on, let me listen for a quick second. Yep, they're not here anymore today, but holy shit. We have like 5 guys working on the bathroom and the surrounding area, fixing, remodeling, and doing everything. It's just, they turn your entire house basically upside down. So much so that I went into the bathroom and discovered that one of the guys put his foot through the guest bathroom ceiling and had to come and repair that too.
How do you put your foot through? Oh, because you're doing the skylight thing.
Yeah, we're doing the skylight. And I said, hey, while you guys are up doing the skylight, can you do me a favor? If I buy like 6 sheets of 4x8 plywood, can you just lay them in the attic so that I have some additional storage space up there? And the guy said, no problem. Well, I'll pick them up for you. We're in Home Depot all the time. And I'm thinking, great. So I didn't realize that they were going to actually have, a hippopotamus up there doing the work, because that's what it fucking sounds like.
Wow. Okay, then.
So we are now, hold on, I can tell you exactly how many days into this home improvement we are. We are now, today is the 25th. We are on January 3rd. So we're on day 22. So
and the estimate was 3 weeks?
Well, yeah, the estimate was 3 weeks, but we were realistic. We said 5.
And my over-under is 8. And I'm still, I may be changing it now. It sounds like it may beat that, but you can't change your bet after the game has started. And
yeah, the wheel is spinning. The ball is already rolling around and it's beginning to slow down now.
Right. So I can't change it, but my original bet, which I sounds like I might lose, would be over on the 8-week over.
What happened that you thought? No, what has changed, and what have I told you evidencing the possibility that they may be done within a reasonable time frame? I don't recall giving you any progress update.
Well, first of all, welcome back. My name's Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone is Mr. Doug Sandler. Before I forget, JJ made a comment, I believe, while we were in Vegas, that they were ahead of schedule, which made me feel like, well, if it's a 3-week schedule and somehow they're ahead of schedule, I'm thinking that probably means 4 to 5, which probably means less than 8. But hey,
Okay, so ahead of schedule is such a relative term. So yesterday, maybe it was 2 days ago. Today is Wednesday as of the recording of this, so this was probably on Monday. I get I don't get anything. Actually, we don't get anything. No one is arriving at the house at about the time that they should be here. And we thought, well, that's not unusual because contractors they don't punch a clock. So I'm not watching them what time they arrive. But generally, as I'm getting coffee and getting ready in the morning and stuff, somebody is usually knocking on the back door to get into the area that they're working in. So no one came, and then I came and did some work, and still nobody's here. And probably 10 or 11 o'clock, I get a text message from our guy Ricardo, and he said, "I'm not feeling well. I'm not going to be able to come in today." And I was thinking, okay, but normally it's not just Ricardo. It's like normally five guys. So
when I've got 5 guys, I want them making me a burger. I don't want them working on my house, but okay.
Well, I didn't realize that Ricardo is actually probably the transportation for most of the guys that come. So,
but he didn't tell you. You probably didn't notice that it's different guys every time. He just runs down to the Home Depot or the 7-Eleven, and he's like, "Okay, who wants to work today?" And just picks them up.
It's funny you say that. Not that that's happening in this particular instance. Not that I would know that I know of. But we don't have. It's a small town. We only have 5,000 people in the town, and we have 2 gas stations in this town that are within probably a few miles of my house. One of the gas stations, I can't remember if it's like a Shell. I don't remember it doesn't matter what type of gas station. But out during the day, especially on the weekends, there are a bunch of people that are waiting for people to come by and say, "Hey, do you have any day labor for me?" Mm-hmm. I never understood the entire day labor market until I went to Home Depot for like the first or second time. Mm-hmm. I'm like, who are all these guys hanging out with their work trucks, just drinking coffee? I mean, are they like the police? Not that they were the police, but the police at a donut shop. They still have a job to do. They're just having a donut. I thought all these guys were just like taking a break. No, they're waiting to figure out where they're getting their next payday from. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. It's an amazing little subculture of these things that happen. Yeah,
it must be. So anyway, that was on Monday. On Tuesday, I come to find out that now JJ said they were ahead of schedule. What day was that exactly?
Well, I think it was when we were in Vegas. That would have been a week ago.
Oh no, that's the when you're in your first 2 weeks, you're always ahead of schedule.
Right?
It's the finish.
It's easy to be on schedule the first week, right? To be ahead of schedule.
When your only tool is a jackhammer, it's probably not. It's the finish work that's really hard.
Right.
So anyway, and when you're short work, of course, you just send somebody up to the roof to put their foot through the guest room bathroom.
Do more work, right?
I'm like, we were down to one bathroom to begin with, and then he puts his foot through the ceiling of the one bathroom that we have, and we're peeing in the sink in the garage. It's not good. It's not good. So the next day, Ricardo unfortunately had an auto incident. His car broke down and it was a huge repair. So that was Monday and Tuesday. Now, he was able to make it here with another vehicle and he didn't allow that to slow him down too much. But then we come to find out when he brought all of the stuff that several of the boxes of tile that JJ had ordered that take 2 weeks to get, several of those boxes were the wrong color. So she quickly got on the phone with, I'm so glad that she is the general contractor of this fucking job, because I'll tell you, this would be never something that I would take as project
right,
management.
Which, by the way, the wrong color, that was their fault, not her fault. Like
no, it wasn't JJ's fault.
Didn't order the wrong stuff.
No, Ricardo didn't do this at all. JJ is buying all the pieces. Ricardo is getting the pieces that we are buying because we don't have a vehicle. I went down to the tile store with my Highlander because I needed to pay the balance, which was pretty hefty. Anyway, so I get down there and I said, "Hey, is this something that maybe I could take?" Thinking, how many tiles does it take to tile a wall in a bathroom?
You got a Highlander. You got a big ass SUV, right?
Apparently, it's 3,000 pounds of tile. I didn't realize.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know if he was being
3,000 pounds of tile.
I don't know if he
hyperbole.
He could have been being literal, or was he just like exaggerating? No, this will never fit in a Highlander. And I'm looking at the tile, and we bought these tile that are for the bathroom floor that are 2 feet wide by 4 feet long. They're like these solid slabs of something.
A single tile is 2 feet by 4 feet.
Yeah, very big. And lots of
fucking nuts.
It's not even that big a bed. I don't know where they're going.
Is that going to be on the floor and the walls?
I hope it's not in the ceiling because God forbid somebody put their foot through that. God, no. So anyway, so there's not a lot of those, but there was enough of those for me to realize, number one, I can't even tilt those against my porch, because they would break the entire thing off. And they're fucking thick too. It's not like it's just a little veneer of tile. Maybe somebody that's in the tile business would share with me, where the hell do tiles that big go?
No shit.
Anyhow, so they've constructed, they've built out the closet, JJ's new walk-in closet. They have built out the entire bathroom. They haven't put any finish in yet, but they've run all of the plumbing. They've done all of the electrical work is in. They have put the big old steam generator unit in a box under the. It's coming to reality here, man.
Steam generator unit. I guess if you got a steam shower, you need a steam generator unit, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I know I have a lot of hot air in an enclosed environment. It might work, but I want to stick with. Oh, geez. So get this. So they have to run this power line. Now, you can't run the same kind of power that you would to an electrical outlet because that's like a. I don't know, 20, 21 amp, 220, 221, whatever. Amp, yeah. Okay, 15 or 20 amp, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that is, I think, 14.2 or 14.3 is the size of that. It's the smaller you go in the number.
Oh, you mean the gauge, the wire gauge.
The smaller the number, the larger the wire, the larger the gauge. So they're putting not 14.2 and not even 10.2 or like 8.2, it's 6.3 wire or something like that. Okay, it's 125 feet was like over just for the fucking wire, $1,200.
Hang on, what? 125 feet? Because I guess it's got to run from, you can't run it off of your main electrical box. It's got to go out to a feed or something?
No, it goes to the main electrical box, but the problem is they only sell it in 50-foot units. They either sell it in a 50-foot unit or 100 or 100 plus. I'm sorry, 25 or 100 feet units.
Okay.
A 25-foot roll was not enough, and you don't put a junction according to the contractor. You don't want to put a junction box. Doesn't have to be junctioned anywhere. It's just a straight line.
Okay.
So they had to get a 100-foot roll instead of a 25-foot roll because a 25-foot roll wasn't enough. He said, "It's fine. You will have enough for the house, the ADU that we're building in our backyard, which will be the next future project in 6 years that I'm going to do."
Oh, right, because you got to get the yeah.
So of that.
Do you know how much power that unit takes? Like, why do you need that?
You need to have 60 amps. Just for that unit, a 60 amp dedicated circuit. It doesn't require 60 amps of power.
Fucking nuts!
I know, isn't that a lot?
60 amp circuit. Now, is that just for the steam generator, or is this like the whole kit and caboodle? There's other stuff too.
No, we're not running any kittens.
60 amp is fucking ridiculous. That's crazy. So,
well, you don't need a constant, like just with your AC unit. I think it's 50 amps for an AC unit. It doesn't need 50 amps, but you have to have it just because of the load that you put on it.
Right.
So the steam generator, I don't know exactly what it needs, or it runs. It doesn't run for more than 20 minutes at a time. But I guess when we see that run, that little thing that spins in the electrical
true. Like it's got to pull the power, a lot of power, and then it's done. Yeah, I guess so.
So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to see. We actually have to have an electrician come out and take a second look at the box because we only have 100 amp panel.
You can't pull it from that panel.
Right? I know. So they're going to have to run a sub panel, or they're going to run a whole new box. So we're working through that right now. This is like instead of the nice guys on business, it's the nice guys on home improvement today.
Wow, that's a lot of shit.
Okay, so we got. I should have sent you a picture of it. I didn't. I don't think I took a picture with my phone. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we bought all. One of the walls that we're building in this bathroom is a stone wall. So the wall is going to be stone pieces. So
hang on. That's not the tile.
No,
You got 3,000 pounds of tile And that's at least one wall that's not covered. Because the wall is another 1,000 pounds of stone.
I don't know how. It probably is 1,000 pounds. You know, you're right. It probably fucking is 1,000 pounds. I wonder if our foundation can hold this.
Sounds like a lot.
Our house is going to crumble. You know what? At least now we have a hurricane room that we can go to. So anyway, the contractor is getting ready to work on the stone wall. Mm-hmm. So of course, stone wall, every stone is different than the next stone.
Right.
So who would have an opinion on where the positioning of the stone that's going to be on the wall?
Okay, so wait a minute. When you're doing stone, like outside of a house, like part of my house is stone, right?
Yes.
Right. They're all different shapes.
Correct.
And so you got to find the right piece to fit in with the right piece. And I don't know if they get a piece that doesn't quite fit, do you have to chip a piece off of it? Okay, but these don't chip. These don't chip. You won't be chipping any of these. These will be whole pieces of stone, and around the stone they're not tight up against each other. There's a pretty thick grout line that goes in between, or concrete line, or whatever it is. Okay.
So when we put these up on the wall, they're going to have to be in a certain, I don't want to call it a design, but a certain pattern.
Okay.
Well, don't you want the pattern to be pleasing to your eye?
Oh, they're all fucking pleasing. What?
Okay, so you've just named the difference between men and women. I feel exactly the way that you feel, that okay, let him put up the stone exactly as the stone would best fit, and I think that would kind of work out well. But I didn't say that because I didn't feel like I needed to say that, because it's obvious to me that you don't have to lay out the stone for the contractor. And I walk out onto the porch the other day, and the contractor had laid out a border that's the same size as the wall, and JJ is placing all the stones in the position that she wants them, because she wants to have a certain color of the stone in a certain spot in the bathroom. Oh, now this could not matter less to me, but it matters to her. So of course we do what matters to her. If that matters to her, it's like if somebody said to me, "Do you want hanging place in your closet, or do you want drawers?" I might have an opinion. Somebody says to me, "Where do you want your stone?" I'm like, "You want me to get stoned?" What are you telling me?
I want to clarify. Was there like you said there's a specific color that she wants in a specific place? Like, I could kind of see that. Like if most of the stone is sort of one shade, but like a couple of them are a different shade. And it's like, you know what? I'd really like to have these right in that spot. But it sounded like what you were telling me was she was placing all the stones.
Well, I think in order to determine, and I'm trying to find a picture of it on my phone, in order to determine what stones or what color, because there are colors, there's different shades there's a redder shade, there's a grayer shade, and I think she's not real hot on the red shades, but you can't pull out the red shades from the stones as you're buying them. You basically buy a box, and whatever comes in that box is what you get as the consumer. So because we bought, let's say, 85 square feet of stone and we only need 65 square feet of stone, she's going to take the 20 square feet that she doesn't want out of that color range. In order to do that, she has to place the stones well, she doesn't have to, but this is what she's doing.
But that's the thing. That's an important distinction, because you're basically throwing that out like, oh, it's no big deal. No. If the specific goal is I'm going to have extra stones, so I want to avoid the ones that are the color I don't want, which I can relate to. That's good.
Yeah.
And you grab all the ones that you don't want, and you say, these should be the very last ones you use. And by the way, if I've taken too many out, okay, here's the first one you could use because it's the least offensive, and the next one you could use. But that's a whole lot different from laying out the pattern of every stone.
You make a lot of sense to a guy that is on the same playing field as you, but when you are the one that has to stare at it every day and you care about the color and the shape and the placement of each one of those stones. Now, I said to her, why don't you just go ahead and place everyone on the deck the way that you want it in the outline, turn the stone over and number where you want it. Just do that. It's not like there is a...
wait a minute. Now we're missing another step too, because what you're suggesting is, okay, lay it out exactly the way you want, which again is to me one step more than I would need to do, but I understand. I get it. But now there's more than that.
No, there's not. There's not more than that. It begins and ends with wanting to pull out the colors, but having enough stone to do what she wants to do. So I agree with you. I would say take these out. Here are the rest. If you have to use one of these, use them sparingly. Put them in a non-sight of line. Put them not where I can see them. Right. Put them where behind the bathtub. Right. I am with you. I guess
my question would be, and I know I'm asking this to the wrong person because I know what your answer will be and what my answer would be too. Have you ever in the history of laying stone seen stone laid out that was a bad pattern? But I'm asking the wrong person that because as you said, you don't really care and I don't really care. I can't remember a time when I've seen like stone that was placed on a wall and I'm like, God, that fucking pattern sucks. It's like it's fucking stone. It's a fucking pattern. Like if I saw a pattern on a wall and most of it was like slightly thicker or slightly thinner, whatever, mortar in between, right? Yeah. And I happened to see a spot that was like a great big, huge fucking hole that was like a lot of mortar because they couldn't quite shape it where the stones didn't fit together right. There I would be like, yeah, it's kind of fucking bad.
What's going on with your earbuds cable? It's really bothering me. Is it caught on your?
You want it here? Do you want it out of the way? Where would you like it? We can do whatever you like.
Well, why isn't it just dropping straight down?
Because I guess I'm like dicking around with it or whatever. If I thought about us being live before, I would have put my in-ears in, and like when we do on our webinar, and it's behind my ears, and you don't see it and shit.
Oh man, sorry.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. My t-shirt.
Now
I know it intro.
No, right, exactly. Now.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so she's laying it all out, and
it's okay.
And then he will like
move on. I'm so fucking tired of these contractors in my house. They're very nice. They're very nice.
3,000 pounds of tile, and then another
1,000 pounds of wall or something like that.
And I still may win my bet. It may go.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying what was the evidence other than JJ saying they're ahead of schedule? That was a week plus ago, which was only a week and a half into the project itself. Of course, everybody is ahead of the game. All we're doing is reviewing plans when you're a week and a half.
No, I'm being a gambler who's worried about his bet. Man, I shouldn't be apparently. So it's no worries.
Did you win part of the 1.3? Did they discover who won the 1.3 billion dollars yet?
Wasn't it one guy in Maine?
I don't
heard
know.
One person got the ticket, so he won the whole fucking thing, and he was in Maine. I don't know if they figured out who it was. That's a lot. Now you know who's the loser here. Look at my cup.
Oh, did Tampa Bay lose whatever they were playing for?
So Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so this was 2 weeks ago, first round of the playoffs. And by the way, I'm a big Bucs fan, which we don't talk about a lot because I'm not really a big football fan. Not a big sports fan, but I like the Bucs. But I've liked them for years. I was not a like Tom Brady is here, fucking jump on the bandwagon. Okay, I liked the Bucs for years when they fucking sucked.
Yep. Yes,
and it looks like we're heading back towards that again. So this past year, the Bucs won their division, so they were in the playoffs, but they had a losing record. They actually went like 9-8. The only reason they won the division was because the division was so fucking horrible.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad.
So apparently this is the first losing season Tom Brady, the first team that Tom Brady started on that has ever had a losing season, like back to fucking high school.
Wouldn't you, okay, let's be Tom Brady for just a quick second. Wouldn't you want to go out on top?
I would think so. And I get that you're just fucking hungry and you want it. And, to me, last season, right, when they still did pretty well, but lost in the first round of the playoffs, to me, that felt like, Tom, this is a great way to go out. Like you win a Super Bowl, right? You go one more year.
Yep. Still people are still high on the Super Bowl with you. Yep.
Right. And you do well, right? You win the division, you go to the playoffs. Okay. So you get beat in the first round of the playoffs. But dude, at some point, it's going to start going downhill. He just felt like he had to do another season and it went way down. Now I'm hearing rumors that he may go to some other team. I don't know why the fuck
Why would you ever do that? Just fucking, I mean, DJ Doug stopped as soon as he went down, he started going down in his yearly bookings. I stopped doing bar mitzvahs. I mean, literally, I have one more on the schedule, and it is literally 15 minutes from my house in Baltimore. I am so excited. I don't have to drive to fucking Northern Virginia from Baltimore. I fly 6 hours to get in a car for 2 more hours and do the gig. No, this is 15 fucking minutes from my house. They're getting everything under the sun. They're getting dancers and lights and montage equipment and uplighting and everything.
Which makes your job easier, by the way. People
job
don't
that much
realize what
easier.
that means.
I know. So all of those things, they're surrounding me with everything I need to make this last job in May that I do a success. It is 7 or 8 minutes from my Tex Mike's house.
What's the location?
It's at the 10 Oaks Ballroom, and it's with all my friendly people.
Fucking 10 Oaks Ballroom. So, because you were telling me the last mitzvah that you did like recently, a month and a half ago, right?
Yep, in Northern Virginia.
Didn't you tell me you had no dancers?
No dancers. It was just me and Mike, and it was an all kids party, and it was 4 hours, and it was boys, and it was all fucking games. It was 4 hours of games, and not that I can't do it, but it's like, welcome back, DJ Doug. Here's your sledgehammer.
Right, dude. You told me that, and I was like, you're too fucking old for that. I'd hire dancers out of my pocket for that gig because I don't want to fucking deal with all
Strickland,
those kids by
look,
myself.
I will offer this to you, and I encourage you to say no if you were so inclined to say no. But I would say let TurnKey pay for your flight and whatever hotel that you need to do, and come with me to my job and work the job with me.
When is it? May?
Yeah, it's like May. Hold on, I can tell you exactly when it is. May. Hold on, let's take a look. I think it is May 6th.
Dude, you got to remind me when we get closer. That would be fun. I mean, it would be kind of stupid, but kind of fun. But like, I could come and play guitar and just
man,
jam along with it. You remember we used to do that a couple of times?
Yeah, we did. I would find every opportunity I could to bring Strickland in, Nice Guy Community, to bring Strickland in to play the guitar. And we were just doing it so that we could go out for drinks afterwards.
Right. We could go to Victoria's afterwards. That'd be
Strick
fun.
wasn't working. I figured, hey, here's an opportunity for him to make $300 to $500. Come and do the gig with me. I would sell his services to the client who loved the idea of having a guitar player, because I only played for the uncool kids, and what uncool kid wouldn't want a cool guitar player like Strickland Bonner at his gig? Well, that was Strickland Bonner in his previous life. Now he's like me. He's a complete nebbish.
And I'm fucking old. I mean, it would be, with 4 dancers, it would be super fun. Like, I would never think to do it with no dancers because there's too much attention on me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know, with 4 dancers, God, that'd be fucking fun.
I don't know if there's 4 dancers. I know there's at least 2 dancers that they're bringing in.
As long as there are dancers that would distract from.
You know, it's funny, Strickland. There's 2 dancers that are coming, and if you add up their ages, they're still half of your age.
I know, right? That's fucking scary. It's probably true. And if there are 4 dancers coming, you could add up their whole total age, and it's probably close to my age.
I hope Aaron is going to be the caterer. I hope he's still the exclusive caterer in 10 Oaks, because I would love to work my final gig. And I don't even know that Robert knows that it's my final job. I guess I should probably. I sent him a text message, and I realized that he was on vacation when I sent the text. Mm-hmm. He probably still got it, but just either forgot or just didn't want to admit it that he got it. But I said, hey, it's time to start talking about DJ Doug working my final gig in May. Never heard back from him again. Haven't gotten any calls from the agency, so nobody's arguing with me, or nobody's even thinking that I am or am not working anymore. But I am not working. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I got a gig next month I rented out my 1967 Ford F-250 for $400. I rented it out. I only have to go about 30 minutes down the road, and I get to sit there for 3 hours and let them film my F-250. I get to get back in it again and come home. So that's my kind of gig.
Now they're filming it. Is it going to be like in the background in photographs, or are they using it for filming?
I have no idea. It's interesting. I got 2 very interesting calls this past week that both involve either my Mustang or my pickup truck. So the pickup truck, it's a UCLA student that is doing some filming project, and they need classic cars. And when I tried to work through some of the details, basically she said to me, hey, look, I really want your truck, but I'm trying to coordinate with 12 other people at the same time. So I don't know if there's a bunch of classic cars that are coming and mine's just one, but I just said, no worries. Look, I got the gig. It's fine. I'll be there. All good. So that was one call. I also got, and I can't talk too much about it because I did sign an NDA and I don't have really any details because they haven't given me any details. But I did get a call from a major automaker. I may not mention their name. That is part of the NDA. Got a call from a major auto dealer that said they want to fly me to New York in February to meet with a select group of engineers and top level brass from this major car company to make a big announcement that this car company has to announce. And now my show that they saw was Ford Mustang the Early Years podcast. Now, you know that my Mustang podcast Instagram page has 101,000 followers. So I think they probably see that and like, oh my God, if we make an announcement, we give it to him, it'll at least get it out to everybody. It's February 2nd, and it was for 2 days, and it would involve leaving our business for 4 days, flying there, flying back for literally a 2-hour meeting. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, what did they say they would pay?
There was no pay. They would pay my way and pay accommodations. There was no pay for the. I'm like,
and it's New York, right? You're in fucking LA, so it's a 6-hour
right.
flight.
I said, do you have a virtual sit-in or anything like that? And all I kept thinking along the way is, this is a scam. They just want, I don't know what they're looking for, but it was legit. It had it was a blank.com was the, I mean, it was obvious. It was the company that was sending me the emails. I'm like, no, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you thinking of me, but I got some priorities that I can't, get away from. I mean, it's 4 fucking days, Strick. I mean, would you have done it?
No, fucking New York too. If I'm in LA, have you ever flown into or out of New York?
Well, not only have I not flown into New York from LA, but I haven't flown into New York from Santa Barbara, which means that I'm going to have to go from Santa Barbara to Las Vegas or to Denver, from Denver probably to New York, and probably LaGuardia or JFK, which means I'm going to have to fucking take an Uber, which takes forever to get from there, maybe a Madison Square Garden train, maybe something. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. It will take me they wanted me to fly in on a Thursday for a Thursday evening meeting. And I'm like, no, I'd have to fly in on Tuesday or Wednesday to get there. Yeah, it's a full day of travel and the time change. Not doing it.
Fuck no, that's a pain in the ass. In New York,
totally.
Fuck that.
Totally.
No.
Totally. I told Tesla no. It was not Tesla, by the way, but I cannot name the
Elon,
automaker.
if you fly me on your private jet, I'll be happy to do it. But otherwise, fuck it.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm really curious what the announcement is that would be that important that they would want a schlub like me to be there to do it. I'm no heavy hitter. I'm just a what is it? I'm not a big shot. I'm just a little shot that keeps shooting. That's me.
It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. But will you find out? I mean, they told you what the announcement is, so you can check in on it. I guess
I'm going to find out after the announcement is made. So whatever that weekend, I think the weekend is the 4th and the 5th.
Oh, February.
And the event was on the 3rd, the evening of the 3rd and the morning of the 4th. So, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing, there's certain, maybe in my younger life, I would have done it, maybe so,
yeah,
but.
No, I'm with you on that. But now, or if we're living in Baltimore and we just need to drive up there, 5 or 6 hour drive, and then New York, it'd be fun for New York, but not a fucking 6-hour flight.
Hey, I see you've pulled up the voicemails. Before you go into voicemail, can I mention something that I'm kind of proud of for us, you and me?
Yeah.
Okay, not only did we have our best month ever for our business TurnKey in January, but I was looking at the statistics on Podetize, our podcast host. We got 51,000 downloads in the last 30 days. 51,000 downloads.
Yeah, I don't know what we've been doing lately, because we are typically, when I look at individual episodes, 1,500, 2,000 downloads an episode maybe. But if we've got 8 episodes a month and we have 51,000 downloads, that's like 4 to 5, 6, 8, 7,000 per episode. That's fucking nuts.
Well, I think it's the sheer volume. We are overwhelming. You know, when the locusts come out, when the locusts come out, the birds can't possibly ingest the amount of locusts. They completely, I don't know what they call it, when it's like it's overwhelming to the ecosystem. So they survive just out of sheer volume alone.
Mm-hmm.
We survive out of sheer idiocy alone. I really do feel that. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Tammy, thank you. God damn it, thank you for coming to Las Vegas. You've reignited my flame of engagement with the Nice Guy community, and I owe it all to you.
And Las Vegas, too. We love Vegas. We'll be back.
We will be back. We got to.
I'll be back sooner rather than later, but Doug will be back at some point.
Wait. Oh, what did you say? You bought Yeah, you did. You told me. Did you buy a TV and a soundbar? Is that what you bought?
Yes, a TV and a soundbar. The TV will be here tomorrow, soundbar Friday, but we're running about 30 minutes into this episode and we haven't done the voicemail yet. Let's talk about that after I actually
do you know that we run 30 minutes, or are you guessing? Because
we started at around 5 till, and it's
okay. I didn't know that. It feels like we've gone much longer than 30 minutes. I don't know why it feels that
today.
Really, this might be a shorter episode. Probably not. But it does feel like it's winding up after this. I'm a little saddened by just seeing one voicemail in there. I did see another voicemail. Remember, cheaters code. I did see another voicemail. It did say missed call from Jared, but there was no voicemail attached to it. So, Jared, if this first voicemail is you, and there was a second one that says you'll be leaving, or at the end of this you say, "Hey, I'm going to hit you on the next email or the next voicemail," we didn't get another voicemail, just so everybody knows.
Okay, we ready?
And Erica and Emily and Ryan and everybody else that hasn't left a message recently, please. we
hey, Emily left a message recently. I mean, not this week, but it was like 2 weeks ago. We got to get Emily back on. She was entertaining. She
was very entertaining. You're right, Emily. If this is if you're still there, hello. If you're still there, could you connect with Strickland again so that we could make sure that we set you up for another meeting? Yeah, that would.
This will tell if she really is a regular listener or not. Like if she reaches out in emails and says, "Hey, I'm ready to come back on whenever you want," then she really is a listener and listens to the Friday fuckery. And if not, then her loss we'll have to give her a shout out again in a couple of weeks. And
did you hit the button that said share computer sound?
I did. I remembered this time. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, let's play it.
We're streaming on Facebook. I can't make mistakes like that.
I won't be talking between the first and between.
You won't. Okay.
No,
in that case,
no. You can bump
in that
it right
case, for those of you on Facebook, watch the magic. Here we go. It's right in there. You know, it's a radio thing. We can't have dead air there.
Now there might be an opportunity if I think of something to interrupt you, but
so I need to have my hand on the mouse right here. Really.
Okay, play it. Let's go.
Right, here we go.
Hey, before you, I was gonna add something in there.
You know what I feel like when you do that?
You said you were gonna keep your hand on that.
You like the dated references, right? I know you love the dated references. You know what I feel like when you do that?
Johnny Carson. Somehow you're about to make a Johnny Carson reference.
No, I feel like Charlie Brown, like you're fucking Lucy. And you're like, you want me to kick the football, and you're like, I'm not going to pull it away this time. I'm really not going to pull it away. Okay, Doug, you're not going to pull it away. I believe you. You're really not going to pull it away this time. No, as soon as the voicemail starts, hey, by the way, yeah, okay.
And you know what? I actually think I've already talked about this on a previous episode, so never mind. Just go ahead and play it.
So that makes it even worse. So you talk over our voicemail person, which sounds like Jared.
Sorry, Jared.
And then you don't even want to fucking follow through.
Sorry. You know the thing that really interests me very much? The thing that interests me a lot is you've included me, which I appreciate, in your conversation with Jared and Tim and you and me. I'm one of those 4 people that's in that group text. You guys talk a lot about politics in that thread. A lot about you. I think today, and I review them. Sometimes I don't want to comment because I don't want to. I'll get sucked into the conversation, and I got way too many things in life going on. But you were talking about all of the confidential, the top secret confidential documents
documents that were found in
Biden's house, and it was just like, how do you guys know all that shit that you were talking about?
Well, you listen to the Daily, right? Doesn't the Daily? But but the Daily is like they pick one topic that's somewhat timely. It's not necessarily what happened today. It's basically this is timely. So it's different from listening to like a news recap. I subscribe to an email called the 1440. The 1440.
Yeah, I hear you.
I guess that's 1,440 minutes in a day. I never thought about what the reference was.
It's funny. There's a restaurant in Northern Virginia called 1440, and I never really understood the reference until you just said that.
I said 1,440 minutes in a day. That's so interesting. I never realized the reference for it. Anyway, the 1440 basically is a news recap, and it's an email. But it's great because, and they're not a sponsor, but if they wanted to be a sponsor, that'd be great. So you get an email every morning, and it basically is like a recap of headlines, and it usually has 15, 20 headlines, and then it has a link. So it's basically, hey, here's what's going on in Ukraine. Here's where a guy won $1.3 million in the lottery. Here's what's going on. And if you want to read more, you click the link. And it's basically, he just culls the important articles from different places. So the link could go to WashingtonPost.com or it could go to New York. Who knows? It could go wherever. But it's great because there are days where I'll flip through it and like I'll click one link because there's one thing that looks interesting, and other days where it'll be 3 or 4. But like first thing in the morning, I wake up and because I used to fucking scroll through Twitter and Instagram, and you go down that rabbit hole. And it's like fuck that. It takes so much fucking time, and it's bullshit. And then you're oh my god, an hour has gone by, right?
Is 1440? Is it slanted in one particular? Is it like any news outlet, or is it as unbiased as you can be, just kind of giving you the window to all of the activities going on?
They posit themselves as unbiased, and I think that's basically true. It seems to be, that they typically find articles like from both sides of the fence, but let's say they stay relatively centrist, right? It's not like they'll say, hey, here's what the crazy left is saying, and here's how the crazy right is coming back to them. They try to stay relatively centrist, which I appreciate, because I don't, when I hear what fucking Fox News is talking about, I'm like, what the fuck? But then I hear what MSNBC is saying, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, both sides of it. I'm like, guys, it's fucking nuts, right? Like talking about the classified documents, right? Now, apparently they've gone into Mike Pence's house, ex-vice president, Trump's ex-vice president, Mike Pence. They found fucking top secret documents in Mike Pence's. So it's like, let's one up it. There's 2 Republicans to 1 Democrat. And as a guy that thinks Trump should fry for what he did, and I have not seen that I feel like Biden should yet, I even think it's like, fucking let that shit go, right? I'm sorry. I mean, again, I don't know how many it is, but just to give you the quick version of my take on this, okay? The scale is important. And here's what I understand from the scale so far.
Yeah.
Biden, like there was an office that Biden used and hadn't used in a year or two, and they found less than half a dozen classified documents that we don't know any of the details about what they are.
But did he inhale?
And they went to his house and they found some classified documents.
Right.
To me, like as soon as they found them, they reported them and they turned them in. To me, that's no big deal. Now, let's look at Pence. Again, Trump's vice president. From what I understand, it's pretty much the same thing. His personal house, he had a handful of classified documents. No, I don't fucking think we should throw Mike Pence in jail just because he's a Republican because we found a couple of documents. But Trump, the fucking National Archives asked him over and over and over for 18 fucking months to send the shit back. And at first he said, I don't have anything. And they're like, we think you do. No,
That's because
we saw the boxes. We saw you take them. Oh, you mean these? Oh, here, let me give them back to you. That's a small portion of what you have. No, it's not. You have a lot more. No, I don't. Okay, we're going to send the FBI in. Oh my God, where did those classified documents come from? I'm sorry, that is a way bigger fucking scale than finding a few things that were in an office that they haven't used in 2 years.
Do you know the price that they could fetch on eBay for those classified documents? Do you know? It's almost like $99 a piece, and I'm going to sell out of all of these documents. I'm totally going to sell out. I remember having a conversation. You mentioned the Daily just a moment ago. Not to completely take a right turn here, but did you listen to the episode on the Darien Gap?
No, I have no idea what
the Darien Gap is. This stretch of land between North and South America, and it's something like, I don't know, let's just say 60 miles. If you go from 60 miles from one point to the other.
Okay.
I think it is 60 miles.
Between North and South America. So it's like near the Panama Canal?
Right. And they can't, I don't know where, I guess it is near Panama Canal because that's North and South America, right?
No, I'm going to look it up now here.
Okay. So the Darien Gap is this really interesting area that they have tried to civilize by running a road in between there. But the area is so densely such a vast like forest land and wild land that they can't actually do anything with it. So the reason I even brought it up is because who has the Healthier Tech podcast, one of our clients, he mentioned that he just off the cuff just said something about the Darien Gap, and I had never heard of the fucking Darien Gap, and then all of a sudden. You've never heard of it either, right?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Listen to the episode on the Daily about the Darien Gap, like crossing the Darien Gap. It's filled with every type of like critter, mud, every kind of piece of like plant that would be poisonous, all the stuff. And on top of which they have smugglers in there. They have people that try to, it's all sorts of bad shit in the Darien Gap. And they went from having something like 1,000 people try to cross the Darien Gap because the distance between the two of them, it gets you from land that you don't, I guess, oppressed land into freedom.
Okay.
So they used to have like 1,000 people a year tried to do it, which was kind of manageable. Okay. I think they had some crazy number, like 150,000 people have tried to cross this thing recently.
Yeah.
So just listen to the Daily. For those of you that are in our community that have not listened to the Daily, now is your chance. Go and listen to the Daily. Michael Barbaro, please be generous. Don't be unkind to anybody at the Daily. I've already got my hand slapped on that one before, though. But anyway, so R lives near Panama City, really? I believe. I think he lives in, I forget the town that he lives in.
Interesting.
Anyhow, so he was mentioning the Darien Gap, but look at that. Look. I mean. It's a little 66-mile stretch of land from one spot to the other, and
right. But like, there's no road. Like you can see sort of I'm looking at the map for those of you who are following on Facebook, and if you're not following on Facebook, fuck you. You should go back and check it out. So, like right here from whatever the north part of the Darien province, you can see like a major road, highway, Panama City, up to Panama, all the way up into Nicaragua, Honduras, and they go everywhere. It's fucking roads. And then you go south to South America, Medellin and Colombia, Bogota, all highways everywhere. But you're right, this in between, fucking nothing but the Darien National Park.
Yeah, it's that little gap that is there, that stretch of land that is, it's home to Embera, Wanan, and Guana people. Travel is often conducted with specialized canoes on the Panamanian side. The area's cultural center is the capital of the province. It's the Pan American Highway is a system of roads measuring. Okay. They couldn't, with the sole exception of the Darien Gap, Central and South America, with the sole exception of the Darien Gap on the South American side, the highway terminates at Turbo, Colombia. On the Panamanian side, it terminates at a town called Yovisa.
Yovisa, I'm looking at it right here. Yovisa, Panama.
The Pan American Highway is interrupted between the Panama and Colombia by a 66-mile stretch of marshland and mountains known as the Darien Gap. Efforts were made for decades to remedy the missing link of the Pan American Highway. Planning began in 1971, but was halted in 1974 after concerns were raised by environmentalists, those tree huggers. Another effort to build the road in 92, but in 94, the United Nations reported that the road and the subsequent development would cause extensive environmental damage, cited reasons in evidence that the Darien Gap has prevented the spread of diseased cattle into South and North America, which has not seen foot and mouth disease since 1954, yada, yada, yada. Many people, including local indigenous populations, are opposed to completing the Darien portion of the highway. Okay, so here's interesting. Let's see, including protecting the rainforest, containing the spread of tropical diseases, preventing the livelihood of indigenous peoples in the area, preventing drug trafficking and associated violence, and preventing foot and mouth disease. Well, I'm up for a good round of foot and mouth disease.
This has been the National Geographic of the fuckery episode today.
Yeah. It's quite wild. And see, wasn't that important for us to do that in between the theme song from?
Important? Not particularly.
It's all relative.
Sure, why not? I was
all
interested.
Relative.
Yeah.
Okay, Darien Gap.
I found it interesting. I'm glad you did it.
Okay, we're not going to rewind and play the theme song again, as we have never have. And I know this is Jared, so let's hear what say you, Jared?
What say you?
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Voicemail number 3.
Whoa. Damn, we missed 2 already? Oh, Jared, Doug and his voicemail apologize.
We are really, truly sorry. I'm thinking that part. I didn't I tell you that he left? It said Jared missed call.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck.
Oh, Jared, we're sorry.
Sorry, this was not technical issues that we will get to the bottom of this. We are going to put our top man on it.
Yeah. Our show note writer.
I'm hoping I got you guys. This is actually voicemail number 1.
Oh, yes.
He totally got us.
We would never doubt Jared. Oh my God, you so fucking got us. Jared. Fuck you. That was great.
What a jokester that guy is. That was good. That was good. He got me on that one. Got me.
Couldn't resist messing with you.
Yeah.
Anyways, wanted to call in, listen to the whole episode today before I could call in. And so throw a couple things out there. The cup sounds pretty cool. I don't drink coffee, so it wouldn't work for me. And my wife brews them 1 cup at a time and drinks it pretty quick. So not a good gift idea there, but if she starts drinking more, I like that cup that you got. That sounds pretty cool. Next is Emily. So called and left a voicemail and had you guys going a little bit. Didn't even realize it was her, which was freaking hilarious. Loved it.
Yep.
But stay off my theme song. you haven't called it enough yet, Emily.
True. Very true.
And for you guys, because I know you don't remember, but she mentioned having her and Erica put on the voicemail from Jared's theme song, and then you guys started talking about rewriting it and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just had to mess with her a little bit.
We're not ready to rewrite it yet.
And had some good stuff going on there. Sounds like Vegas went really well, and I'm glad to hear that. The team deserves it, and I know everybody does a great job for you guys, so that's awesome. And appreciate you thinking of me in terms of being able to go there. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, or I would have come and visited this year for sure if I would have had the means to, but right now wasn't going to happen. But anyways, guys, love the show. Appreciate you guys as always. You know that. And can't wait to hear next week. I'm already wanting next week. You guys need to pick it up some. Speed this week up. See you guys.
He was being kind of kind there, actually.
I know.
I'm sorry I didn't make it this year. I didn't really have the means. And I think what he was really thinking was, I'm sorry I didn't make it this year because you guys didn't fucking invite me until after you were home. And,
I'm thinking if things continue to go the way that they have been going, we should include Jared as a part of our team, and we should actually pay for his way to get there.
We should definitely consider that. I think he's definitely part of the team. We'll have to figure that out for next year.
Magic 8 Ball. Yes, the Magic 8 Ball. Is that okay? Maybe we'll do that off camera. We'll ask the Magic 8 Ball if we should include, if not only should we include Jared, but should we pay Jared's way? I think that would be very interesting. I always want to include Jared. It's a matter of whether we should pay his way.
I agree.
I would follow whatever the Magic 8 Ball told me to do. I would do that.
Whatever the Magic 8 Ball told you to do.
Well, I mean, within reason, it's got to be yes or no, doesn't it?
Yes.
Doesn't it have to be a yes or no?
Yeah.
Question?
Never mind. I don't want to get into a longer conversation. It wasn't about that. I pulled something up. I
pulled
the headline up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to go down this road.
Don't do it. Walmart's calling my name because
politics. I don't want to do it. No.
You know, JJ's doing a cleanse this week, so I'm on my own for dinner, and you know, she's describing to me in graphic, vivid detail what happens as she's doing this cleanse, and I'm like, there are certain things that should
in graphic detail what's happening to her body. You mean?
Yeah, there's certain things that should remain, nameless between partners.
In other words, she's not allowed to eat, so she wants to make you lose your appetite. That's what she's saying.
Well, I guess she's very excited about the cleanse, which she should be. I'm very happy that she's doing it. She likes to do this. She is very much into self-care, and a good portion of her time is spent thinking about what is going to take her to the next level of health. And she has been dealing with this thing called SIBO. Now, I don't know what SIBO is, but it is, I think it's some sort of bacteria that gets lodged in your gut, and it kind of turns your system into a non completely optimized functioning digestive system. So she has been working on now, I think for a normal person like you and me, we wouldn't know. We probably have SIBO, and we're like, fuck it. I just thought I was supposed to, poop blue. I didn't know that it was supposed to be a different color. So she is very acutely aware of everything that happens with her body, so much so that she knows things that she has, and potentially she can even help diagnose and fix the things. So she's on this new thing, and it's doing stuff to her body that I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But
I'm doing my best to build up my resistance and build up my tolerance to germs.
Mm-hmm.
Because alcohol kills germs.
Yeah, so I hear you.
Yeah. So,
you keep drinking. I think it's great.
Can we have the reverse of that mug? Can we get the mug that keeps your drink cold without having the ice melt and water your drink down? That's what I need.
That's right. It keeps your alcohol at 28 degrees. Can you imagine like a little I don't know, cooler in this thing rather than
great, right? That'd be great. I could invent one of those.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
All right, let's head out of here. We've given them how long have we gone now? We've gone like 50 minutes now, haven't we?
55 minutes now. It's a long time. Yeah.
We the days of the 30-minute episode are gone.
For now. When we feel like we have shit to talk about.
You know what? That's a funny comment. The days that we feel like we have shit to talk about, when was the last time that you and I had a planning call or a topics list since we started this? When was the last time that we had this? We had any of that?
It was deep into the last decade. It was somewhere in the aughts. I don't even remember, honestly. It's been a long time.
You're 100% right. We never have shit to talk about, and yet we still manage to squeak out an hour of conversation. And who the fuck are all these flies on the wall? That's all I want to know. Is
we're like the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's about nothing, and we talk about nothing, but people tune in every week.
Nice Guy Community, we had 50,000 unique downloads last month, 51,000 in the last 30 days. Who the fuck are you? That's all I want to know. Who are you, and why do you I know it's not new people. New people cannot possibly be dragging. We can't be. But we have to be pulling all of these people. People, there is an emergency release button. You can hit the button and leave.
The eject button. We don't know who the fuck you are, but we appreciate you, whoever you are. Hey, the guy from Lutherville, Bob? God damn, I forgot his name. That called in and I sent him. I did actually go to the U.S. Post Office.
Wow.
I sent him a fuckery pin.
Right,
like our
right.
little,
Yep.
and $50 Amazon gift card.
One of these guys. That's
Nice
good.
Guy fuckery pin. Yep.
God, you get the $50.
We didn't hear back. I know he's still a listener. I want to make sure he actually got it because I'm so fucking bad with mailing shit out.
Well, the problem is, I know what the problem is, Strickland. I 100% know it. because I remember you told me that this was something that you were going to do, and I was frowning upon it when you actually said that you were going to put in the return address Unabomber. I knew that was, you really should not put that as your return address.
No. But I didn't want him to know where I lived. Come on, I do something. Right?
I know, just a whole bunch of gunpowder residue and all sorts of shit. If you're a federal agent and you're listening to this, that was a joke. Strickland did not put Unabomber as the return address. We all know that Ted Kaczynski is either in jail. Is he dead or is he in jail?
I have no idea. Don't know. Don't really care.
What a fascinating storyline, though. God, have you ever watched the documentary on Ted Kaczynski? It's pretty fucking. It's crazy.
Does it go into why he did what he did? I'm assuming.
I don't remember, but just him living off the land and living in this remote cabin and all of the shit. It's are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Somebody actually did all the shit that he did. Anyway, Strickland is not the Unabomber. He doesn't even play the Unabomber on TV, and he does not have gunpowder residue on anything. Although we did buy a BB gun that we are ready for the next coyote that comes into our backyard.
Oh, you bought a BB gun.
It's a BB gun that looks exactly like a Glock. It doesn't
then
even.
There's no gunpowder because that's all NO2 or something, right?
It's got the little CO2. It's got the little CO2 canister. The CO2. I don't know. For anybody in our community that knows the answer to this, I'm really curious. So, because time is of the essence when a coyote is in your backyard, can you keep a CO2 canister in the Glock BB gun? Will it evaporate the CO2 if it's in there for a week or a month? Or does the CO2 stay sealed? Now, we have it locked and loaded with 18 BB rounds. All we need to do is take the safety off and go outside. And I'm I even have a laser sight for this bitch.
You do not.
I
That's
do.
Fucking hilarious.
I do.
Oh my God, I love that.
It's got the laser sight because JJ and I, we're fucking horrible shot. So at least if we have the laser, at least we'll know. And I said, JJ, I'm just curious, if God forbid the coyote actually has the cat in its mouth, are you actually going to shoot it with a BB gun with the accuracy of the shot that we can actually? And I think the answer is no. We would try to scare the shit out of the coyote.
Yeah,
but we do have the laser sight instead.
I would think the actual shot would startle him, although it's not really loud.
It's
right?
not loud at all. It's not loud at all.
But it wouldn't. I wouldn't think you could really hurt a cat badly with a BB. I mean, if you happen to get him right in the eye or something, but I would think it would just, even if you hit the cat, it would be it might startle him enough that he would jump out of the coyote's mouth or something. I don't know. I would take the shot. That's just me.
You would take the shot. So Sean Carpenter is he's sending me through text. I think he sent it to you too, sending me messages of what he is posting on Facebook. And I'm I'm not in Facebook because I'm really bad at multitasking. If I was in Facebook right now watching all of the scrolling text messages, I probably would not be able to talk to Strickland at the same time.
It's so funny because I saw my phone buzz and I saw Sean Carpenter and I'm oh, that's nice to hear from Sean. And I'm thinking, I'll keep going. I wasn't even thinking Sean is watching us live right now because we're on fucking Facebook because I just completely forgot. So that's funny.
Yeah.
And he's posting. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, he's posting. He's sent a screenshot, and here's you and I talking. And what's up? Nice Guys Geography. Yeah. Shit, that was dumb. I should have at least pulled Facebook up so we could interact with people or see what they were saying. They'd probably been the whole time. They'd be hey, guys, on Facebook. Hey, are you paying any fucking attention? All right, fuck you. I'm not going to listen anymore if you're not going to answer me. No, it's not that we were ignoring you. We're too fucking stupid to have it up while we're talking. I didn't even think about it.
Guys, I'm trying to engage here on Facebook. Would you please just go ahead and answer me? Would you please answer me? I'm
next time. Next
time.
If we think about it next week to go live on Facebook, I will in the future remember, you know what? We should watch the chat thread.
This is like our maiden voyage. This is our maiden voyage. So
the maiden voyage, the 10th time we've been live on Facebook and we're still trying to figure it out. But yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't think that we have let's see. Is it 570 people watching us right now? Oh
what? No fucking way.
That's Rosalina Delgado. She's making something in the kitchen. I'm not sure what that. Could you imagine having 563 people watching us do anything?
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
It's kind of like the equivalent of having 51,000 people listen to us last month, and we don't know the fuck who anybody is, except we do know Sean Carpenter. Probably Emily listened once. Probably Tammy might have listened to 2 or 3 episodes. We know Jared listened to every episode because he's commented. And there we go again. We're over an hour. Fuck.
I hate it when that happens.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Next week, we promise we'll come back with 27 minutes instead. You know what? Maybe we'll take next week off. No,
I'm not going to promise to keep it to 27 minutes next week. Are you fucking kidding? We're going to forget in 10 minutes that you even said that.
I know. It's very true. Very true. All right. Until next week here, let's stop the live here. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Love you all. Thanks for being here. Okay. They are now done live stream. Now, this is bonus content for everybody that's just listening to the podcast, just so you know. Oh, by the way, fuck all you guys too. All right, now you can hit stop. Now we're good.
Well, you haven't done the sign off yet. I can't hit stop till you hit the sign off.
Oh, that's true. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Fill up your week with the Nice Guys. Have fun storming the castle, boys.